This 26 Sports and CCTV high school hockey presentation is presented by Cadillac Casting Incorporated.
I think we're on, Bill.
All right, welcome back to just about the start of the third period. Jeff Castillo along with Bill Dooley and catching up on a little bit here. We had a great second period action. One goal scored by the Patriots, and we got a dandy shaping up.
That was a shorthanded goal, too.
Shorthanded. Yeah. And did the Vikings scored a shorthanded, didn't they, first period? We'll have to check that. But anyway, we want to do a quick injury update here. First of all, for the Cadillac Vikings, Alex Leotard, number 2, is sick. He's got that cold that's going around, so he had to sit out of school today, so he's not playing. And then Ian Lilly, during soccer season, he busted his the tibia on his leg. Two players came together, kicked it at the same time, and so he had to get some pins put in that. So Ian, I hope you heal fast and
hate to see that.
I know.
Man.
Need to get him back on the ice. Hopefully in the new year, he can start practicing. And then on the other side for the Patriots, number 17, Nick Zadico, is injured, and he is not playing. So, and also Sebastian Stukel, he had a ankle injury. He was questionable before the game, but obviously they're holding him out just to give him another day's rest. So that catches us up on the injury report. Jeff, you've got the Big North standings.
Okay, yeah. Alpena right now is sitting atop the Big North standings at 2-0. TC Central is 2-1. Petoskey's 1-1-1. We got TC West at 0-1-1. Gaylord has apparently not played a conference game as of yet. And then the Cadillac Vikings are 0-2 in the conference. One of those against the top Alpena team, and the other one against TC Central on those two losses for the Vikings.
And can you read our division rankings
there? Yeah, absolutely.
there?
We've got, we'll let everybody know, Prep Hockey, we've got Division I state rankings as of a couple days ago here this week. Division I, we got rated 1 is Detroit Catholic Central. Saginaw Heritage, we talked about that earlier, is rated at number 2. Salem is number 3. Orchard Lake St. Mary's 4. Brighton 5. Farmington United is 6. Now, is that the team that Coach
Ken Anderson
used to? Okay,
yep.
So he used to coach them.
Yep.
Rockford is in at number 7. Rochester United at 8. Northville is 9. Macomb Dakota is 10. Byron Center 11. Birmingham Unified is 12. Excuse me. The Bay Reps up here from Traverse City are sitting at 13. Troy is at 14, and West Ottawa ranked 15.
The Northville team you mentioned, that's going to be the next opponent for Livonia Franklin on Wednesday.
Okay, so they got a tough road ahead of them.
Yeah, they do.
Division 2, sitting on top at number 1 is Hartford. Number 2, Trenton. Then Brother Rice, Livonia Stevenson.
That's another team in their division.
Right, another team in their division. That may be maybe one of the reasons they're at 1-7 is because of the competition that they play downstate. We've also got Plymouth at ranked at number 5, Brownstown number 6, Saline number 7, Howell number 8, Marquette number 9, Davison at 10, 11 is Canton, White Lake Lakeland at 12, Forest Hills Northern Eastern 13, Kingsford 14, Grand Rapids Christian 15. And maybe if we get a chance a little later, I can get to Division 3.
Sneak in a few, at least the top 5 in Division 3.
Certainly.
Yeah. Okay, there is a penalty to
Cadillac starting the third period on a power play, just as they did the second period.
That's right.
Remember, they were overlapping for just a little bit there. Nobody ended up scoring. So second period in a row where Cadillac is opening up on the power play.
So Tonello, along with Shear and Watkins, they have Pendrick and Foster back, and this line for Cadillac has been really strong tonight, Jeff.
Yeah, they've been really getting it done. Had a number of opportunities.
Offside, good call there by referee Nate Wilson.
Just haven't been able to get in puck in the net, but that's got a big to do with Brendan Peterson in net, standing tall.
Yep. During the break there, just a couple of the parents out there were just noticing how he is gaining confidence with every save. And
yeah, he really is. You know the old saying, he's in the zone. I think he's in the zone tonight. He's feeling it.
The Vikings put it in deep. Tonello has it in the corner to Watkins. Watkins around the net, takes a little bit of a slash, back to the point. Pendrick, and then he was lost. You better watch out here. Some speed is Peterson. But good job by Austin to track it down and then head out behind his net.
Yeah, he did a good job of using his body to shield the offensive player.
Vikings get it out to center.
Hendrick probably being one of the best stick handlers on the ice, I would say.
Yeah, and he's got great makeup speed too. Puck goes into the zone. Jacob Cox, and it's going to go right to Nate Moore, and he takes a flyer. Moore made the save, and Vikings, Hayden Watkins now. We got a 2-on-1 here with Tonello and Watkins. Watkins over the zone, right? Oh, just a little bit too far off the stick of Derek Tonello, and then he is checked into the boards by number 8. That was Ryan Miller. Hard around the boards, not able to keep it in. We're at full strength, Jeff.
Okay, good little flurry there by the Vikings, but no shot on goal.
Brendan Phillips, number 8, tried to make his way to front of the net. Troy Augustine, nice job there defensively. Good check there on the forecheck by Geiger. Puck is along the boards. Fisher Moore. He goes right around his man, number 7, and he'll throw it, and Peterson will hold on. It's 3-2, 15-12 to go here in the third period.
And we would like to take this opportunity to thank our crew tonight. The 26 Sports crew director tonight is Heather Stilson. Replay is Isabel Granados. We've got camera 1, Damian Brooks. Camera 2, Zach Wiggins. And we also have Preston Siriano. And the Vikings just had a good chance there off that face-off with Fisher Moore.
Now Brian Geiger, first one to it out in front of the net. Pass to Fisher Moore, and a leg pad save by Peterson. That was a dangerous shot.
Yeah, he just got that leg pad out there in time.
Yep, good poke check by Schmidtdale. He gets it up to Brendan Phillips. Down deep. Geiger meets his man behind the net. It's in their skates right now. Trying to dig it away are the Patriots, but intercepting is Farley. Centered it. Good idea. Good hit there by Brian Geiger. Down goes his man. Puck bounces all the way to number 14, Augustine, and he'll put it down the ice to Eller. Eller gets around his man. He's got some speed, and he's got Brian Farley with him. Over to Farley in the middle, but there was too much traffic there. Watch out. Good job by Izzy there to take his man out and also get the puck and come back the other way. He's got 3 Vikings with him, and there is a blistering wrist shot saved by Peterson.
Yeah, and we kid a little bit about the whole, in the zone thing, but it's really true. I mean, the goalies, when they gain that confidence and they're just stopping everything, they're like, hey, I got this. You're not going to get the puck past me.
Right.
I mean, he's just standing tall.
And I think it forces them to play their angles better and just be, more stand-up goalie, and that's hard to beat.
Yep. He's all over it. It's good to see a freshman come in and have a game like this.
Brian Farley did not, trying to think what was going on here. Referees will get them reset. Jake Cox along with Brian Farley. Winning the draw was the Patriots. Ryan Kerr gets it up to Cox. Cox had Fugetti for a minute there. Cox going wide on Pendrick. Oh, and a huge hit there by Brian Farley.
I didn't think he initially called it, but then he did.
Wow. Did you see the elbow come up? I thought it was
I think the elbow
shoulder to shoulder.
I don't know if there's a chance we could get a replay on that. We'll look into a replay. I'm not sure if that's going to happen for us tonight. We'll work on it. I didn't see the elbow come up.
Yeah, I didn't either.
It looked like he got the shoulder up, and if anything, maybe he got head contact. I'm not sure, but it looked like a pretty good hit to me. But nonetheless, puts the Patriots on a power play here with 13:51 left, and the Patriots leading by a goal.
Behind the net, first one to it is going to be Derek Tonello. Tonello will be able to clear the zone all the way down, and stopping it behind the net is Brendan Peterson. Peterson. Yeah, you don't want your goalies handling the puck too much, do you, Jeff? That's always a heart stopper sometimes.
Some are good at it, and some just think they're good at it.
Okay, the Vikings clear the zone all the way down. Tonello is the lone forechecker right now. He's just kind of surveying the scene. And coming out with it is Keaton to Cox. And we've got a penalty on Derek Tonello with, they're going to call interference. And I think they're lucky there. It could have been a checking from behind, but the referee's going to call interference.
Yeah, and so now we're going to look at a 5-on-3.
13-10. They're going to be 2 men short, and we'll see who the Vikings put out there as their 3 players. We've got Pendrick, Schmidtdale, and Watkins, and then on the power play we've got Cox, Keaton, Peterson, Kerr, and Bose. Good clear by the Vikings, and they need every bit of it.
Yeah, important face-off win.
All about face-offs. That's one thing that not too many people can win against you is a face-off. I've heard a lot of grumbling lately. Puck is put into the corner. First one to it is Pendrick. That one rings around in a fortunate bounce for the Vikings, and they'll clear the zone.
Yeah, you never know where that puck is going to come off those stanchions.
Referee was ducking for dear life. Here's a pass to Cox on the right side. He's got one of the goals, and he takes a crunching blow by Austin Pendrick. And Cox has been really roughed up here in the last couple minutes. Vikings clear the zone again, and they're doing a really nice job on a 5-on-3. They're not allowing the Patriots to set up.
No, and Pendrick is going to totally challenge him and get a
Look
little
at
hit
this
on the goalie on the way.
Pendrick, he'll take the hit, but he'll also pin that puck into his feet, and he's just chewing up valuable PK time. Long pass up to Keaton. He's got a man that's breaking in. It's Justin Peterson. Peterson never gets the shot off. The Vikings with a great back check.
Boy, Jack Schmidtdale came back and made a heck of a play.
Oh, saved a goal there, I think. 3-on-1 now. Patriots coming in. There's a shot. Good save by Nathan Moore. Centering attempt. The Vikings are back to 4 skaters now. In the slot, Keaton with the shot. Good pad save there by Moore. And they'll clear it down with 25 seconds to go, and the Vikings looking good on this kill. Ooh. From the angle here, there's a huge hit by Shear, and going down, I think it's Keaton.
Things are getting a little interesting. They're getting heated up.
Yeah, it looked clean, but really caught him. And he's okay. He's getting up under his own power, and Dakota Keaton is going to go into the box and
he's got to regroup.
Just make sure all the body parts are still in the right place.
Well, while he's regrouping, we'd like to take a minute and thank our sponsors tonight. We've got Cadillac Castings, Fox Motors of Cadillac, Pizza Plus, and Cadillac Tire. And thanks again for their support and allowing us to bring this broadcast to our viewers tonight.
A shout out to Rick Henderson from Cadillac, who is recuperating from triple bypass surgery. So Rick, hopefully you can heal quickly, and Merry Christmas to you and your family.
Maybe he can watch the game.
He always watches 26 Sports.
I don't know how good this exciting a game is for the heart, but after a triple bypass. But
well, his arteries are clean now, so he should be able to take some stuff.
Get cleared by the doctor to watch a hockey game.
The Vikings, Eller hits his man hard. That was Nolan Neva. And the Vikings have been throwing their weight around here. Now they just need to get that equalizer, and all that hitting will really feel a lot better. Watkins had it tipped off his stick. Battling hard for it is Tonello. Here's a steal by Fisher Moore, but clearing the zone and coming out with the puck, Gavin Foster. Here's a potential 2-on-1. Somebody's taken down, and the puck goes high over the net. The Vikings now, Fisher Moore cuts to the middle.
With a pair of 14s.
Yeah.
With a little shenanigans going on, and it looks like Troy Augustine from the Livonia Franklin team is going to head to the box.
So, do we have 2 of them going? Just one, right? Augustine, 14?
Yeah, I believe it's just Augustine, so that's going to put the Vikings on a power play now.
Okay, with 10:23 to go, Vikings
It's just going back and forth everywhere. You know, the penalties are going back and forth. The scoring opportunities going back and forth. This is a great hockey game tonight.
Yeah, this one here, you definitely want to get a DVD copy. If you are any of the parents out there grandparents, we've got birthday, graduation, Christmas stocking stuffers. Jeff, can you tell them how they can get a DVD copy too?
Yeah, well, you have to, they're available for purchase, either single game or box sets, by contacting mynews26.com or calling the station at 231-577-1844. The sale of the DVDs helps out with our production costs, including purchasing equipment and paying our directors and students. They make great stocking stuffers, as Bill said, and what a perfect time of year for that.
All right. Now we've got things figured out here. So the Vikings will be on a simple power play, 5-on-4, with Fisher, Moore, Geiger, Phillips, and Pendrick and Schmidtdale.
Yeah.
Bose around the boards. First one to it, though, is Austin Pendrick. Nice pass into Fisher Moore. Fisher Moore with the shot just wide of the net. Didn't see what was going on over there. Now Schmidtdale, there's a shot. Good save by Peterson. Stick goes flying up in the air. Oh, and number 7 knocked that stick away from him. That should have been an interference call right there, Jeff. Did you see that?
No, I didn't. I was just ready to comment on the Austin Pendrick had put the man down that came over to challenge him, and I don't think he's going to get any stocking stuffers from the Livonia Franklin team. He's not one of their favorites right now.
You know what? They're developing a rivalry as we speak, and I got a game tomorrow.
Absolutely.
And we don't have that one on TV. Boy, I'd love to be back with the cameras for that one.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one, I can tell.
Last year, these two teams split with Franklin winning Friday night and then Cadillac winning Saturday. Tonight, Franklin has a precarious 3-2 lead here in the third period. Vikings are on the power play. Tonello, good move at center ice, puts it right on the stick of Franklin, and they will bounce that one down.
Those are tricky.
It's a less sharp special right there.
Yeah.
Behind the net, Pendrick. Pendrick will drop it back for Cam Keene, number 16. Keene in the middle to Pendrick. Great pass there to Tonello. Keene will pick it up, center it. Alan Shear gets it back to the point to Pendrick. Now the Vikings can set things up. Keene with a one-timer. Didn't do what he wanted it to do. And the puck is cleared down the ice with 42 seconds to go in the power play and 9 minutes to go here in the third period. It is 3-2. The Livonia Franklin Patriots. Jeff Castillo along with Bill Dooley bringing you the action on a Friday night, and it's been a dandy. Alan Shear working around Kerr. There was nobody at the point.
Down to about 18 seconds on the power play. Looks like they got one more rush left in them here.
Hayden Watkins dropped. Oh, and it was intercepted. I thought he should have shot that one. Now it's deflected away. One-on-one. Gavin Foster. And Gavin Foster makes the good play to poke check it away. Good forecheck there by Camden Smythe. And we got a penalty. I think this is the Vikings. And a roughing call?
Yeah, I think that's against Alan Shear. He sent number 9, Camden Smythe.
Did you see it? What happened?
He sent him for a toss down there in the corner.
Okay.
So that is going to now, just as that penalty ended, now the Patriots are going on a power play.
I hope your pencil's doing okay, because the post-game wrap-up is going to be fun, isn't it? Well, we're not going to do penalties.
No,
we're just going to do
goals.
goals.
We won't have time for that.
No. Face off now.
For goals.
Yeah, face off on the right side of Nathan Moore.
Okay, and another important face off here.
Face
by
off.
Cadillac.
Yeah. And they'll clear it all the way down the ice. A shot on net for the Vikings. Fisher Moore with and a shot that hit the net by Peterson. That's the second time where he's come real close.
Yeah, that was even closer than the last.
He actually hit the net on it.
I saw the net move, and I got a little nervous there. I think his whole bench got nervous.
Yeah, that's the Vikings clear it out to center. Ryan Kerr over to Josh Bose, number 7. Bose up to Dakota Keaton. Good poke check there, and they'll have to regroup.
Jack Schmidt's having himself a game back there
for
the Vikings.
Yes. Behind the net, Fisher Moore will play it to Schmidtdale, and then Moore gets it back. Nice little nifty move there by Moore, and he's going to finish it off, and he'll put it all the way down with a minute now to go in the power play for the Patriots. Still 3-2, Livonia over Cadillac. That puck is deflected up high, goes in the corner, and able to clear it again, and look who's coming after it. It is Tonello, and he'll hold on to it. That's Brendan Peterson. He had no choice there, Jeff.
Well, I was actually glad to see him smother it instead of trying to shoot it again. He makes me nervous back there. his coach has got to shake his head. Tell him, just smother that puck. Well, he's got that part of his game to work on. The rest of it's, top notch tonight. But if you were to find one flaw.
Yeah, his accuracy shooting in his own net is a little off.
Yeah,
that one's up into the netting.
I know the feeling.
Yeah.
All right.
We have a little shout out there,
left.
Jeff.
Oh, we got a shout out for my wife, Jackie Castillo, and Justin, and my family.
Yeah,
so
the other kids. Get their names on there.
Jamie and Olivia and Brooke. Justin was ecstatic today because the kids came home from college. So that's what we talked about all the way home from school
so
today.
Jamie's home,
Yep, seeing the kids. So he's got his brother and one of his brothers and sisters home. All right.
Still a power play for 30 seconds. Over the line is Ryan Kerr. That one deflects wide of the net. Nolan Neva is pinned in there along the boards by Pendrick. Out to the blue line and cleared with only 18 seconds to go in the power play. Now Ryan Kerr from the left side steps over the blue line, winds up. Hayden Watkins got a piece of that one.
I don't know if they've gotten a shot on goal this power play.
Taken away in the slot. Watch out here for the Patriots. It just bounces wide of the net. Stephen Morris, number 5. Now the Vikings, if they can get going here, they might have a 3-2, but a good defensive play to knock it away. That actually hit one of the Patriots. Should have been an offside. Now coming over the line is Austin Pendrick. Pendrick tried to sidestep his man. Alan Shear is there to pick up the slack, and there's a save, rebound save.
Boy, they did get a good rebound shot off there, and Peterson's up to the task again.
Brandon Eller, number 19. Good pass up to Shear. Shear with a great pass over to Hayden Watkins. Watkins tried to center it. Alan Shear will track it down. Takes a hit and puts the licking on Ryan Kerr there. Hayden Watkins has his man behind the net. Puck is sitting right there. Finally comes loose. Brendan Phillips causes some trouble, and just wide of the net was Alan Shear. That was an absolute missile.
He got all of that.
Oh my word, and then some. Here comes Justin Peterson. He's just going to dump it in, and they're going to go for a change. The Vikings are also changing. Fisher Moore now gets it. Nice catch on that pass. He's got Geiger with him. Moore with the shot. Rebound just goes wide in the slot.
Good defensive play by number 12, Sebastian Stuckel.
Oh, is he out there?
Yep.
Okay, that's the first time we've seen him on the ice then.
Right. Yeah, he made a good play.
Oh, no,
too.
he has been out there earlier. There's a huge hit on Stuckel. You can see his ankle. That was his bad. He's limping a little bit. Oh, almost a steal, but here picking it up is Cox. Cox with the shot. High and wide of the net. He was just a little on a bad angle there. Now Geiger. This is just end-to-end action. I don't think I've seen a game like this in a while.
Well,
Geiger fighting with his man.
4.5 left. This exciting third period.
Yeah,
Vikings
no breaks in the
trying
action.
to get this game tied up.
We still got to get our last player profile, right, Jeff?
Right. I'll get it in.
Our next break here. Geiger in the corner. Big hit there by Bose. Now coming in is Derek Tonello. Tonello back to the point to Keene. Keene, that one is blocked and that was number 12.
Sacrificing the body.
Yeah, Seabass with a great block there at the blue line. Schmidtdale with the shot. Peterson makes a save. There's a rebound. Knocked away from the Vikings. Back to the blue line, keeping it in.
Just couldn't get a handle on it.
Yeah, Sheridan. And now Seabass will back in it down the ice. Are we going to have an icing call? You see how Alan Shear led up there. You want to see if we can get this one in?
All right, so we got a player profile, last one of the night, number 14, Derek Tonello. Derek's parents are Kristen and Mark Tonello, along with his sister Lindsay. Besides playing hockey, Derek plays tennis and track. Derek is active in his church youth group, likes to fish and enjoy the outdoors in his spare time. Derek's favorite athlete is Eric Carlson of the San Jose Sharks. After high school, Derek would like to attend college at either Grand Valley State or Western and study engineering or finance. Congratulations to Derek Tonello on being one of our player profiles of the game.
And
He's had a whale of a game tonight, too.
He has, and just mentioned, too, his sister, Lindsay, quite the hockey player, too. She's on the girls' I want to say U19 team, and they went down to Chicago and won a huge tournament there just a couple weeks ago. So congratulations to them. Alan Shear now trying to get a shot off. He does. Peterson deflects it up over top of the net. The Vikings, all kinds of pressure, turning with a shot. Oh, wide of the net. I think it might have hit the post by Tonello.
Boy, he had a little more time there than I think he thought he had.
Dakota Keaton.
Isn't that the greatest angle?
There's a shot saved by Moore, and he's going to hold his ground. There's a little pushing and shoving. Hopefully the referees will just let him do that. Yeah, it's just, there's no harm there, but it's fans love it.
Yep.
Get you all fired up.
Emotions are running high, and they're both trying as hard as they can, both teams. It's going to be a good last 3 minutes here.
Yeah, as Mickey would say, it's a good time for a ginger ale. All right, the Vikings now full strength. We're under 3 minutes. It's 3-2 Livonia right now. Big Kyle.
Pendrick.
Yeah. We got a penalty coming up to the Patriots. A delayed penalty. And it's 11 red. It's going to be Kyle Jetty.
He sent one of the Cadillac players flying off that face-off, and I don't know if they called him for an interference.
Might be a roughing. We'll see.
Roughing. He doesn't agree with the call.
Nope, he's questioning it. Oh, they're calling it a trip, Jeff.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have went with interference or roughing, but really it's not our call.
Yeah, and it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't really
matter. The box for 2 minutes, and it's going to put the Vikings on another power
You're
play.
thinking a timeout maybe potentially here by Coach Graham? We got to get the coaching staff in, too, for Cadillac when you get a chance.
Well, I'll get it in right now. We've got head coach Scott Graham, assistant coach Les Sharp, Randy Boyke, Dawson Cook, and Mark Moore.
Okay, face-off goes back to the Patriots, high in the air, all the way down the ice. So we have 2:40 to go in the game, a 1-goal lead for Livonia Franklin.
The Vikings have
pulled their goalie. So
6 on 4 here.
6 on 4, good action here. Austin Pendrick to the middle, a shot, score! No goal, hit the post. Hit the post.
Hit the post. No goal, it was close. Now we can't go to Toronto on that one, so we're going to have to trust the ref's call.
We're going to have to see. Maybe there's an offside, and I'm wondering if Heather can get a replay of that one.
Yeah, they should have a pretty good angle of it down there.
Referee Anthony Armour was right in great position, so.
And you heard the post from here.
Yes, so it was a good call. We don't have time to go to a replay because we've got action going here with 2:20 to go. Minute 33 on the power play. It's a 6 on 4 as Cadillac has pulled their goaltender. Timeout now by Coach Scott Graham.
All right.
And we are all caught up on our player profiles. We have one more shout out to go here. My wife Terry Dooley, her sister Joanne is up visiting along with her husband Darvis Thornhill. So big shout out to those guys. Have some fun this weekend.
All right. Go ahead.
Right here with our DVDs. One more time.
Yeah, again, if you want to get a DVD of this game and several other games for the season, you may do so by contacting mynews26.com or calling the station at 231-577-1844. The sale of DVDs helps out with our production costs, including purchasing equipment and paying our directors and students. And they make great stocking stuffers, graduation or birthday gifts. And, I tell you what, if you wanted to buy a DVD of a game this year, I think this one would be it.
Oh, yeah.
You can watch this one again.
The production of this sports presentation is a cooperation between Wexford Missaukee ISD, CCTV, and My News 26. Students, under the supervision of professional director, run cameras and assist in graphics, replay, and directing. Thank you to everyone involved. And, Jeff, do you want to give one more shout-out to our crew here?
Okay, again, our crew is director Heather Stilson tonight. Replay Isabel Granados. We've got Damon Brooks, Zach Wiggins, and Preston Siriano on cameras. I am Jeff Castillo with Bill Dooley alongside doing the play-by-play. And we have brought a terrific hockey game to the viewers tonight, Bill.
Yep, I feel like I owe somebody some money for this.
Well, fans are certainly getting their money's worth.
I'm not sure what the
and it's not over yet.
No, I don't know what the call was. Maybe the face-off weren't set correctly. Referee Chad Wilson trying to get everybody settled down. We have
Cadillac's got an extra forward out there, so maybe there was a placement issue.
Yep.
I'm sure it wasn't the centers cheating on the face-off, as that never happens.
Vikings do clear it. Austin Pendrick, number 6, one of the captains for Cadillac, makes a nice move around his man. Pendrick tried to snipe up high, and he really had a good shot.
He's been trying to go under that bar all night, and he's missed it high every time.
Not by much.
Nope.
Jack Schmidtdale right in front of his net.
Yeah, careful here.
Good move by Hayden Watkins. Watkins will dish it off to Shear with a wrister save, and the net goes off the mooring. Boy, the Vikings.
Boy, they've had some chances, and
Peterson's shaken up.
Yep, Brendan Peterson has just shut the door on him tonight.
Yep, he got either the wind knocked out of him or his knee bent backwards. You can't really tell, Jeff. Maybe you can see what's going on there. While we're doing that, I just want to mention our upcoming games on 26 Sports and CCTV. We've got December 19th, which is a Wednesday. We have hockey action between the Petoskey Northmen and the Cadillac Vikings. The air times will be 10 p.m. on Wednesday the 19th and 4 p.m. on Saturday, December 22nd.
Okay. So hard to tell. It looks almost like maybe a back issue as he was run into, and he was down and vulnerable. He had no protection whatsoever. So they have put junior Stephen Hicks in net for this final bit. Well, I guess Peterson could come back out. We'll have to see. But even for right now, Stephen Hicks is out there coming in cold, and the Vikings on a rush.
Okay, the Vikings hold it in on the power play. There's a shot all the way through, and Hicks, and we got a goal!
Wow.
Vikings have tied it up.
Can you imagine that?
We'll see if we can maybe get a replay here. We might have time.
Yeah, and boy, is that a hard situation to come into cold. You've been sitting on the bench all night and all of a sudden face shots right away. Not sure if we can get a replay on this or not.
Stephen Hicks, though, like you said, that's a tough situation. He actually made the first save, and it just bounced. The rebound bounced over his body and just trickled into the net.
Yeah, they don't even give him a chance to get in there and stretch a little bit.
Right.
Okay, well, nonetheless,
here we go. Well, we just caught the end of it there on the replay.
Okay. Can you show the replay one more time?
See if we can rewind it just a little bit further.
And we got the face-off going at center ice, so play is going to continue here with the game tied at 3-3. We got 1:25 left.
Austin Pendrick, that one was blocked nicely there by Troy Augustine. We've got 1:20 to go here in the game. It is 3-3. Still big hitting going on. That puck is intercepted by Hayden Watkins. Jack Schmidtdale with the shot. That one's blocked by the Patriots. Still doesn't get out of the zone. He's got a man, Alan Shear, wide open. Backhand shot. Good save by Stephen Hicks.
Boy, the Vikings putting on the pressure. And they can't touch the puck or the whistle's going to blow, and it's going all the way down to the other end.
At some point they have to just blow the whistle. I'm not sure on the actual call on that, but it's going to be. Is it going to be all the way down? Did Patriots touch it?
No, the high stick happened in neutral ice, and I thought they were the ones that touched it, but maybe not. Maybe the whistle, they just blew the whistle, kind of a delay there, and said, "Okay, we're going to face it off here."
Okay, 5-on-5 hockey for 50 seconds. 3-3. Alan Shear. See if he can get that shot off. He does, and a save there by Hicks with 41 ticks left on the clock.
Yeah, good job by Stephen Hicks not to give up a rebound as Derek Tonello was right there ready to pounce.
We also have girls high school basketball coming up on December 20th. That's against Petoskey. The air times for that will be 10 p.m. on Wednesday or Thursday the 20th, and then also on Sunday the 23rd at 11 a.m. That's girls basketball action on 26 Sports and CCTV.
All right, so we are getting ready to face off. We got 41 seconds left.
Hayden Watkins wins it cleanly. That one is blocked again, and Dakota Keaton could not quite. Yes, he does get it up to his man. Now this is a good move to the inside, and the Vikings are all over that on a good defensive play as they stop Camden Smythe. There's a big hit by Tonello on Kerr. Pass in the middle. Watch out here. Good play by Hayden Watkins. Knocking his man down is
he ducked under that.
Yeah, he actually. Alan Shear with one hand on the stick. He gets slashed, and players are wrapped up. Look at, we've got a wrestling match going here. As the buzzer goes, almost.
Okay, well, we still have a Livonia Franklin player down on the ice. I certainly hope he is okay.
Right. They were tied up together, right, Jeff, and
you can hear the refs telling them to relax, but you know, like I say, there was a little wrestling match going on down there.
Well, we're gonna put I believe 8 minutes up on the board here for overtime. We want to let our crew know that we will be going into overtime in just a moment here. The referees have some things to straighten out. We really can't take a break because we have our last break will be for the post-game show.
Right.
Right now, Jeff, we have Brendan Peterson, the freshman goalie. He's being helped off the ice there by Ryan Kerr. So that's not a good sign. And then also down on the ice, is that Ryan? Or no, excuse me.
I think it's number 9, Camden Smythe, I believe.
Okay, we'll double check that. While we have a second here, Jeff, let's go over our sponsors here real quick.
Okay, well, once again, we would like to thank the following sponsors for helping us bring you high school hockey action here on 26 Sports and CCTV. We have Cadillac Castings, Fox Motors of Cadillac, Pizza Plus, and Cadillac Tire. And again, we thank you for your support in helping to bring you this broadcast.
Our crew, we'll mention them again here real quick.
Yep, we have our director, Heather Stilson, always does a fine job. We've been working with Heather for quite a while. Our replay is Isabel Granados. We also have Damian Brooks on camera 1. We have Zach Wiggins on camera 2. And camera 3 is Preston Siriano. And, you know, for a few of these camera people, this is their first hockey game. So I'm sure they're getting used to not only the cold, but the quickness of the action.
Oh, yeah. And some of the big hits when they come into the glass right in front of them, I mean, that's got to be pretty exciting, you know, running the camera. So,
yeah, let the lens shake a little bit and feel the thunder.
Our referees, Chad and Nate Wilson, they are cousins, along with Anthony Armour. They are trying to just get their heads around all this action that's going on, make sure they get everything, you know, assessed and sorted out before the overtime starts.
All right, and the break in between is winding down with about 15 seconds left on the clock, and then, like you say, they're going to put 8 minutes up on the board, and it will be sudden death. First goal is going to win the game.
Yep, and Camden Smythe, Jeff, that is number 9 who's being helped off. He's holding his arm up like he may have either shoulder or elbow or something.
Right, when he was down on the ice, he was just kind of sprawled out, and it looked like he couldn't even, you know, move his shoulder or his elbow there. So
it could have actually popped out of position, and they got some ice on it right now. The trainers are attending to him.
Yep, it's up on the elbow and the forearm, so let's just hope that he is going to be okay.
They just mentioned the shots. I know Cadillac had 11. Did you guys, how many shots? 4 for the Patriots in the third period.
So that puts the shot total through the first 3 periods at Livonia Franklin 19 and Cadillac 51.
Oh, man.
And freshman Brendan Peterson was the recipient of most of those shots, and he blocked a good majority of them.
All but two.
All but two. And one of them was I specifically remember, was a rebound that he had no chance on.
Right.
So he played a tremendous game, and right now Stephen Hicks Jr. is taking over the goalie action for the Patriots tonight. All right, so we're ready for the puck drop in this exciting overtime, sudden death overtime.
Yep. Hold on to your britches,
right.
And
I'm sure it's not going to disappoint.
No, hopefully you had a chance to go to the refrigerator and get a refreshment. Puck is put in behind the net, stopped there by Stephen Hicks. Number 8, Ryan Kerr, will set up his offense right here. Kerr with a nice pass up the boards, tipped, and a good play by Austin Pendrick, who's been solid tonight on defense. Alan Shear gets it to Tonello. Tonello over the line. He's got Pendrick in the middle if he could have got it to him. Alan Shear with a good move. Good check there by Bose. Down deep. Ryan Kerr goes down, and then Hayden Watkins picks up the puck. Watkins looking for a wraparound. Still holding on to it. That puck comes out to center ice. Austin Pendrick for the Vikings to Derek Tonello. Tonello will step over the line, avoid the check there by Ryan Kerr. And then coming in hard is Fugetti, and I think he's going to get a penalty there. 11 red, yeah, Fugetti's going.
Well, 8, Ryan Kerr ended up throwing a punch against Alan Shear, so he's definitely going.
So they're just 2 red?
As far as I could tell. The original penalty was against Kyle Fugetti, and then, like I say, I saw Ryan Kerr throw a punch on Alan Shear at the end, and the ref caught that. So
we have an interference call and a roughing call.
Yeah, so all of a sudden we've gone to a 5-on-3 for the Vikings.
Well,
yeah, and that's just not keeping your head in the situation.
Yes, right. I thought that the hit was a little late coming in there on Tonello, because he was not engaged with that player. Here's a shot. Good save by Stephen Hicks, and there's a throw down there by Fisher Moore. And now Josh Bose, number 7, is going to go in, but that penalty will stack, so it will not put them down another person. But 6:52, as soon as one of those penalties expire.
Right, this one doesn't start until the next one, so.
Yep. So, the plot thickens here.
Well, and the refs are doing a good job of keeping control of this hockey game. It has been getting a little chippy and heated as the game has gone on.
Fisher Moore will take the face-off against Justin Peterson. Brendan Phillips, and a nice play there by Justin Peterson to get it back over the blue line. Peterson put some pressure on his man. Now Austin Pendrick. Pendrick up over center ice on the left side. They've 5-on-3 here. The Vikings want to be patient and get that good shot. Austin Pendrick holding on to it. Back to the point to Schmidtdale. There's a shot, never got through. It was blocked by Stephen Morris. And then that puck will clear the blue line. Good play by Morris. Vikings, Pendrick. Pendrick over the line. Holding on to it. Out in front, that puck will go all the way through, and Hicks will hold on to it. Smart play by the junior goaltender. 1:17 to go in both of the Patriot penalties. It's 3-3. We are in overtime, and Jeff Castillo and Bill Dooley are really enjoying this game.
Oh, how could you not?
Yeah.
I mean, this is what you come to the rink for, to see action like this. This has been a great game, and I mean, I'm telling you, if Livonia is able to kill off this 5-on-3, what an amazing boost that's going to be.
Oh,
they're
yeah.
still, they're still going to be down 5-4 because of that third penalty.
Oh, Shear tried for the redirect.
But a 5-on-4 is certainly different than 5-on-3.
Now the Vikings, Pendrick over to Schmidtdeal. Shear goes in front of the net to cause some problems. Hicks doesn't know where it is. It's into the corner. Chasing it down. Is he going to keep it in? No, that one is cleared out to center. And there is less than a minute to go in the double minor. Coming over the line, Watkins to Shear. Shear, that one is flipped up in the air and then tipped out beautifully there by Troy Augustine. Giving chase to it is Nolan Neva. Neva shooting. Save, Lord. That's too dangerous for a 5-on-3, isn't it, Jeff?
Yes, it is. He was able to get a good shot off on that. Good move.
Yeah, the
Vikings
Vikings
by Nate Moore.
Wow. 20 seconds to go now in the power play. Shear over the line. That shot doesn't get through. Tanello just missed. Failing to clear was Justin Peterson, so the Vikings are going to get another chance here. They'll dump it in deep to Alan Shear. All the way around the net. The Vikings are going to have to chase after it, and good job by Pendrick to keep it in. First one to it is going to be Troy Augustine. Harder on the boards, Jack Schmidtdeal will keep it in. Schmidtdeal down deep to Shear. Shear behind the net. The Patriots, I'm sure they just want to get that thing plugged up a little bit. They're going to tip it out over the line. It's Peterson coming in with Dakota Keaton on a 2-on-1. Pass over to Keaton, shot. Great save by Nathan Moore.
Boy. And fortunately for them, they unfortunately they didn't score, but fortunately they got a whistle because when they have 2 men in a box, they have to wait for a whistle before one can come out. They can't just send one and not the other since they had another pending penalty. So now they go on 5-on-4 for 2 minutes, correct?
They should. We should see some time up on the board here in just a moment as soon as the referees figure out. Now that clock will keep track of the third penalty that was plugged in, and there may be some time off that penalty when it actually goes up on the board. We'll wait to see here. This doesn't happen very often. It's a little bit confusing too.
Right.
All right. We want to let everybody know about the production, and this is great experience for these kids here tonight. That are in the Wexford Missaukee ISD. If you're thinking about going into sports broadcasting, you want to run a camera, you want to do play-by-play, directing, any of that stuff, this is the place to be. In Central Michigan, right down the road, has an awesome broadcasting school there. So this would be a great feeder program. But the production of this sports presentation is a cooperation between Wexford Missaukee ISD, CCTV, and My News 26. Students under the supervision of a professional director. They run the cameras, assist in graphics and replay, directing. And just tonight, we want to thank our crew and the people back at the station, too, for helping put all this together.
Okay, so the refs are taking a minute here to explain the situation with the penalties with the captain of the Patriots. And the coach is also getting an explanation. It seems to me, I don't know, that the penalties would start fresh at 2 minutes right now since they had to wait until a whistle before the other two could go.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Not totally sure on that. But
I wouldn't be surprised if that happens, but I wouldn't also be surprised if some of that time was eaten off, even though they couldn't. See, they were running a 5-on-3.
Right.
So you have to start that other penalty even though they can't get out of the box. So, I mean, I would think that it's going to be like a minute something when we get this figured out. Right now we can maybe do that Division III rankings.
So we never did quite get to the Division III state prep hockey rankings for you. Heading that one up in first is Detroit UD Jesuit.
Oh, wow. They took over somebody's spot there.
And Warren De La Salle is at second.
Cranbrook
Kingswood in third. Detroit Country Day is ranked fourth. Calumet way up in the UP. And Houghton, fifth and sixth, respectively. Grand Rapids Catholic Central sitting in at 7. Northern Michigan's Alpena up at number 8.
They moved up from number 12.
Right, Grosse Pointe South. Forest Hills Central, Flint Powers Catholic, Midland Dow, East Grand Rapids, Sault Ste. Marie, and Gable Richard.
All right, we're underway, and Jeff, there's no time on the clock, but it's still a 5-on-4.
Yeah, and
I'm trying to figure this one out.
I don't know. why it's how they're going to keep track of the time. Maybe they just couldn't start it off with the time run down like you had said.
But
they might be keeping track of it downstairs. They just can't get it posted.
All right. We're a little bit, we don't know what's happened as far as the time on the power play. We do know that there is a power play for the Vikings.
I would have to guess it's going to be right around 2.5 minutes left when that player comes out in the ballpark anyway. We'll have to try to keep an eye on that and see how it plays out if we get that far.
Right.
Remember, this is sudden death.
Yep.
Any goal from either team is going to end this game.
So the Patriots are trying to pin that puck in along the boards. It'll be a face-off down deep in the Livonia end.
I don't know, if this overtime goes scoreless, if we asked real nicely, you think they'd put another 8 up and keep going? I don't want to see it end.
No, this is one of those games where it's, you'll remember this one for a long time.
Well, neither of these teams deserves to lose. I mean,
Right.
So we'll see how that all shapes up. But
Vikings almost score on the rebound. That puck is loose. Stephen Morris, number 5, will come away with it up the boards. Tipped away. Racing after it is Nolan Neva. Neva has one guy to beat, but that is Austin Pendrick, and that's a hard guy to beat.
Yeah, that's not an easy guy to get around.
Now Alan
He made
Shear.
a good defensive play, too.
Alan Shear puts the puck between the defender's leg. Puck goes in the corner to Hayden Watkins. Taken away by Shear. He's just going to blast it way wide of the net. I'm not sure if he's looking for a redirect. Pendrick setting things up now. Long pass in the corner to Shear. Ryan Kerr defending well on it. Puck is behind the net. Shear off the boards to Pendrick. Pendrick stepping around Cox. Cox bothering him with the stick.
Oh, I think
Good diving play there.
Got away with a hook there. Okay, and the guy
Dakota
got out
Keaton.
of the box.
Keaton with the shot. Great save. The puck is loose, and the net was off the mooring. Whoa.
Yeah, Cadillac got caught with that 5th player, that came off the bench here about 2:46.
Just like you thought.
Yep, and boy, they had a good chance there.
Almost a hold on Cadillac on Dakota Keaton, but then the play down here at the blue line, there was.
Woo, been going back and forth.
Yeah, both captains are getting a little bit of a explanation.
Right, and I mean, you hate to call, a penalty in overtime unless it's really, really blatant, I guess. You just want to try to let the game play out at 5-on-5.
Unless you call 2 at the same time.
Oh, yeah, that can happen.
It did. Okay, the Vikings clear out to center. Backhanding it back into the zone is Ryan Kerr. Fisher Moore with a lot of speed. It's 1-on-4. Patriots bring it out, and now Brendan Phillips. Over the line is Jack Schmidtdale. There's a low shot covered up by Hicks. And there'll be another face-off with 2:22 to go here in overtime, 3-3. Cadillac Vikings and the Livonia Franklin Patriots. They're going extra time here tonight on a Friday night.
Yep, definitely getting the money's worth tonight.
Referees won another face-off drop.
I don't know if they're kicking Cox out of the face-off circle or not. Somebody might have been cheating just a little bit. Well, I hate when centers do that. You know what, Bill?
Puck is taken behind the net by Ryan Kerr, number 8. He backhands it. No icing on this one, so going back after it is Cam Keene, number 16. Cam has the puck in his skates, having trouble with it. Centers it just a little bit past Dakota Keaton. Turning with it was Jacob Cox. He's been pretty quiet for a while, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has.
The leading scorer, backhander.
However.
Yes, he's lurking. Another shot wide of the net. This is their big line here with Keaton and Cox, but coming out with it is Brian Geiger. Nice back check there. Coming into the zone is Ryan Kerr. Oh, he went up to.
Yeah, he let go just in time.
Yes, he did.
Don't want to get down on a.
That one goes up into the netting, and the Cadillac Crazies are getting their money's worth, aren't they, tonight?
Yep. Well, that happens to me and my daughter right down there, one of the crazies.
Somebody just
leading
threw
the pack.
Yeah, somebody threw the puck back in, kind of like at Wrigley when there's a home run by the offending team.
Apparently they don't want a souvenir.
No. All right, 1:31 to go, 3-3 tie here. Face off deep in the Viking zone. We're going to need some Pizza Plus, aren't we, after the game?
Yeah, man, that's good pizza too. So it looks like Livonia Franklin has called a timeout here. I think they want to try and rest up their top dogs and get them all set, and Cadillac's going to do the same thing. And while that happens, we're going to mention our sponsors one more time tonight for the action. We got Cadillac Castings, Fox Motors of Cadillac, Pizza Plus, and we also have Cadillac Tire. I'm sure they've been busy as can be in this time of year when people are getting new tires, changing snow tires, everything like that.
Yeah, great service up there by Steve Anderson too. Really nice guy, help you out.
I think he's just expanded too. I think he might have bought the building right next to his building. I went in there like about a month ago to put snow tires on my son's car, and it was like the Myers parking lot. There were so many cars around there.
I remember seeing
that.
Yeah. But if you get a chance, go into our sponsors, Cadillac Castings or Fox Motors, Pizza Plus, Tire. Let them know that you really appreciate it, because without their support, we don't have the games on 26 Sports and CCTV. So it's really important. And we're also looking for new winter sports sponsors.
Exactly.
And if you want to be a sponsor, what's the phone number they can call?
You can call 231-577-1844.
Yes.
And just, probably you can talk to Eric, or they'll get you in touch with the right people to talk to and arrange that. But we can certainly use the more sponsors to sponsor our winter sports. You know, you've got the hockey, you've got girls basketball, the boys basketball.
Yeah, and while we have a second here, girls basketball starting out on fire under the coaching of Mike McLaurin, so they're very exciting this year. And the boys basketball upset TC Central. They lost a thriller to the West.
Overtime game, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, so boys and girls basketball, a lot of good things there. And now we're back into the action here with 1:30 to go. Watch out for the Patriots shot. Scored!
Oh boy!
That is going to end it. That's Dakota Keaton, number 10, I believe, right, Jeff? Or was that?
No, that was
Fugetti.
Dakota. I believe it was Dakota. Made a nice shot, picked that corner.
Sure did rain along the ice, and a thriller in overtime here with 1:25 to go. The Livonia Franklin Patriots take this one 4-3, and we will get you the scoring of that. But Jeff, we also want to get down and grab Stephen Hicks, the goalie for Livonia, before he gets into the locker room. And as the teams shake hands here, that you just witnessed one of the better high school hockey games you will see.
No doubt about that.
Hats off to both coaching staffs tonight. We hope that the injuries to Smythe and Peterson for the Patriots are not too serious. And Jeff, do you want me to run down there? Will you get? I'll grab the goalie, and you can take over here just for a second, okay?
Okay. Who are you going to grab?
I'm going to get the Stephen Hicks, the goalie for the Patriots, okay? And then you meet me down there.
Okay. I'll be down in a bit. Well, we certainly have had an exciting game going on tonight. You hated to see either one of these teams take the loss tonight, as both battled through the entire game, got into some overtime action, and ended here with 1:25 to go with Livonia Franklin picking up the victory tonight. And again, that was number 10, Dakota Keaton, with the goal, the winning goal in overtime for the Patriots. So Bill Dooley is going to get some things straightened around for an interview on our post-game show, and we'll go through a few highlights with you and a few stats, get some goal scorers in there, and also an interview. So this is Jeff Castillo signing off right now, and we'll be back shortly after these messages.